shit. It's a great day for people of all races.
How you doing? I'm glad you tuned in. Current events, movies, and music for your families and friends. This Afterpiece Theater's the name of the show. So without further ado, here we go. Hey, what's up? I'm Disaster, and welcome back to another Disasterpiece Theater. I've got some great stories for you guys, so let's get right to it. So this 4-year-old boy says that he allegedly visited heaven. He was slipping in and out of consciousness because he had some kind of problems, but he said that he saw Jesus and that the streets were lined with gold and he saw these pretty colors. He said he got to meet his great-grandfather from 30 years ago and even knew about a dead sister that he was never told about by his family. This kid's name is Colton, and his parents said that over time he started to have even more visions. They said he described Jesus and John and even talked about the Armageddon. Let me tell you exactly what's going on here. If you can't figure it out, it's really, really simple. This kid's appendix was about to burst, and it did burst, sending him to the hospital. During that time, I'm sure his family was very afraid that he might die. And so during that time, I'm sure that they did everything they can to introduce him to Jesus and God and heaven and religion and Christianity, and you're gonna go to heaven if you do good, and God wouldn't send you to hell because your kidney burst, but you're still a good kid. It's ridiculous. That's why he saw all these things. He saw these things because you drilled it into his head that there's God's gonna come save you and Jesus this and God that. Now the thing that's kind of weird though is that the kid accounted for a family member that he was never told about. Quite possibly what could have happened is he could have either seen something on a show or heard about it from a friend about abortion. And kids sometimes just say things that they don't realize that they're saying. They just say things. It just so happens that his mom did have a miscarriage with one of his sisters. Which is, terrible, but that doesn't explain him knowing about it. We can't prove that heaven exists scientifically. What we can prove is that the same things that every person says they see when they say, oh, I was dying, I went to heaven, I saw the bright light and the white clouds and it was gold everywhere. The same results can be duplicated at NASA. They put you into the centrifuge and they spin it around at high speeds and you lose consciousness. And then when you wake up, they ask you what you saw, and everyone says the same thing. Oh, I saw white light and I saw clouds and saw gold. That doesn't mean it went to heaven. It means that you were losing oxygen from your brain, and your brain is systematically shutting down and it's trying to help you ease into death. What he saw was what his brain thought would be the most comfortable thing to help him ease into death. I myself am not a really, really religious dude. I grew up religious. Religion was drilled into me, not by a Catholic priest, but I was still there. So I learned a lot. And I learned a lot of things in the Bible aren't supposed to be taken literally. I think a lot of the stories in the Bible are just that. They're stories to help you guide your life. A lot of atheists say that the quickest way to become atheist is to read the Bible. Honestly, I agree. I'm not an atheist because for some reason, all of a sudden, atheist doesn't mean that you just don't believe the stuff in the Bible and you don't believe about God and all that stuff. You gotta stand up for all these atheist beliefs. No Bibles in school, all kind of things that are just against the church. I believe that the church actually helps people. It does. It gives them a reason to be good. It may be a lie, but it's a good lie? Possibly. We can't prove religion. We cannot prove that's something that we can't tangibly see, touch, taste, feel. And I think that it's ridiculous for people to put all their eggs in a basket when they don't even know if at the end the basket could magically disappear and you could have nothing. I think people need to take more time and think and take a hard look at the things that they believe. And I'm going to give you one little thing that would kind of shake you up a little bit. Why is it that a majority of these religions, they don't follow exactly what you're supposed to follow in the book? It says do this, but you don't do it. Or it says do this and you do the exact opposite. Then what's the point of believing it? There's none. Okay, when I heard this story, I almost fell out of my chair because I never ever in my life believed that this particular thing that has taken so much away from so many people's lives has actually given something back for a change. I'm sure all of you have heard of World of Warcraft. I actually was introduced to this phenomenon by my buddy Tank Smasher, or Miles. My other buddy Laura Show plays, used to play this too. I couldn't see getting into it. You guys are fucking nerds. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but you're fucking nerds. I can't sit in front of a computer with a whole bunch of other people and just play a game for hours and not have nothing else to do. I play RuneScape now, and it's totally taken over my fucking life. Thanks a lot, guys. But anyway, this Norwegian boy was outside and his sister was being attacked by a moose. So what he did is, in the World of Warcraft, you can use a taunt. And what that does is it'll taunt something and make it come after you. So that's what he did. He taunted this moose. And then when the moose got mad and started to come over to him, at level 30, you learn another move. It's called Play Dead. That's what he did. He laid down and played dead, and the moose went away. This kid's a pussy. I done fucked that moose up. I done used Frostbolt of Ages, Forced Burn, Frostburn, Burning Brand, Netheric Burn, Acidic Splash, Boom, Ultra Burn, Hell Rain, 5,000 attack, Power Buff on the target, Rain of Bones, Magma Splash, Chaos Blast, Shock Blast, Spore Splash, Sonic Boom. I think that's from Street Fighter, ain't it? Solar Burn, Spore Quake, Booming Voice. I'm using that right now. Flame Blast. Get back. Get back! Death Blast, Soul Blast, I don't even know what the hell that is. Poisonous Throw, Earthquake. I use all them spells. I ain't even played the damn game. No, but it's actually cool though that a game could translate into real life and get this kid some kind of, a way of defending himself, which honestly, you would think that he would have taunted the thing and it would have came over and gored the hell out of him, and then you would have heard about it the next day, I tried to do it. World of Warcraft did. Look, I have no arm no more. Strangely, his sister started a new character in World of Warcraft, and her name is Moose. Look her up. There's 10 new things you need to know about Facebook. It's fucking annoying, it's fucking annoying, it's fucking annoying, it's fucking annoying. They have a new ticker, which is like a real-time feed of activity from what your friends are doing. Now they have a new thing that's a timeline, basically giving you a list of all the things that you said or done in a certain amount of time. You can check a post security level before commenting, be extra mindful when commenting on other people's posts. I don't know, some of these things don't really seem like new things that you really need to know about Facebook. Your own activity won't show up in your real-time ticker. It'll be available in a few weeks, but you can actually activate it now. And once you do activate it, you'll be able to manage it better starting now. And they also have a new class of apps, which they're hoping will give you a frictionless experience. Lots of people subscribe to you on Facebook in order to hear and see what you're doing in life. But even if you defriend somebody now, they'll still be subscribed to the things that you're doing, which totally alleviates the point of defriending them, doesn't it? Look, Facebook is cool and all. I just never really got into the whole Facebook thing. That's why I don't have a Facebook account. You really don't need one either. If you want to talk to somebody, send them an email. Why does the whole world have to know your damn business? And now, not only will other people know your business, they'll know it constantly because it'll be ticking across their damn screen. I don't know if this is going to help or hinder Facebook. Hopefully it helps and they make more money. Probably it's going to hinder them because people are going to just go, it's too much, I give up. Just use Facebook to communicate with friends, maybe talk to a few family members, and that's it. They're just getting on and saying, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm feeling good because I'm an attention whore. Hey, I'm feeling animated today. And people go, oh, he's feeling animated today. Who gives a shit? In what world does that logistically help anybody? Nowhere. It's actually hurting people because it's taking away your fucking time from doing something meaningful, like curing cancer or laughing at a fat lady, watching a fat kid eat a bag of Doritos and have to crush up the last little bits at the end because they're so hungry they want just left. In Saudi Arabia, the king has actually made it a law that now women can vote. That's awesome. It's about time that a lot of these countries from the Middle East started moving forward and progressing with the rest of the world. I mean, this is a big shift. This shows that the thinking over there is changing. So I am so happy that these women are allowed to put their ballots into that incinerator ballot box, and it will be a great day for the world because their votes will never be seen ever. Why is smoke coming out of here? And for my last story, I hate to harp on the whole religious thing, but Google has just made a big leap in trying to get you to go to Google and take a look at some of the things they have. They have the Dead Sea Scrolls now. Now, if you don't know what the Dead Sea Scrolls are, these are the basic birthplace of Christianity. This is where Christianity comes from, okay? This is all I wanted to say about this. Take the Dead Sea Scrolls, translate them, and then compare them to what you believe is what you're supposed to be following now. That's all I'm asking. And when you see striking and startling differences, that should let you know you're following what somebody else wrote down for you to follow. Now, if I'm wrong, which I'm not, you'll probably discover that a lot of these things that are in the Dead Sea Scrolls are just stories. These stories were cultivated into something that gave people power to make you believe in something. It's been cultivated over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And it's been worked on and tinkered with and specialized and transformed. It's been through so many metamorphoses that now it looks infallible, but it's not. That's why religion is trying to move into the realm of science, which it can't do because religion is based on faith and science is based on actuality. In fact, I can have faith that I'm gonna jump off of a building and fly to the next building, but faith has no bearing on gravity. I believe I can die. Exactly. So if you want to know more, I got the links in the show me more. Check it out. Send me a video back and comment. My name is Disaster. Thank you for watching Disaster Piece Theater, and I hope to see you again here real soon. Peace. Watching a fat kid eat a bag of Doritos and have to crush up the last little bits at the end because they so hungry they want this left.